Hi there, and welcome to the EcoSolar Home Tour. My name's Andrew Mills, and today we're going to be talking about a duplex home in the Belgravia neighborhood in Edmonton. With me today is Gail Fraser Steffler, who's the homeowner. Welcome to the EcoSolar Home Tour, Gail.
Thanks, Andrew.
Your home's an example of a net zero energy home that features passive solar design. It also has a barrier-free design with wheelchair accessible ground floor features. You also have maximum use of alternative energy, which is fantastic. Give me a bit of background on why you chose to build your home like this. What were the main things you were trying to accomplish?
Okay, so my husband and I have owned a house in Belgravia for 36 years. It was a house built in 1953 on a 66-foot corner lot. We're both retired and we decided we needed to downsize, but hated to leave behind a 66-foot lot in Belgravia. My son and his family are renting in the community and would like to buy, but because land prices in Belgravia are so high, they couldn't find anything nice for a reasonable price. So we decided to subdivide our lot, give them half, and build a duplex with them on one half and us on the other half. And essentially, we're giving them part of their inheritance early.
Nice.
So our duplex has both sides have a basement suite, and we wanted to ensure privacy to all the separate units, all 4 units. So the entrance to our house is on a different side than the entrance to my son and his wife's house, and both the basement suites have independent access down to their basement entrances. We also have higher than average soundproofing and fireproofing between the houses, which also provides additional privacy. We made our house wheelchair accessible so that my husband and I can age in place, but this also allows my 91-year-old mother to come and live with us. So the entrance to our house is dropped down, the foyer is dropped down 2 steps, and then we have a combination sidewalk ramp going up to the house. In the house, we have an elevator that starts at the foyer, stops at the main floor, and stops on the 2nd floor. And all the hallways and doors have been widened slightly to accommodate wheelchairs. It's going to stay here for now. It's important to us to have an energy efficient home. This home adheres to the Built Green standard that the Canadian Home Builders Association has, and it's expected to be certified at the platinum level. We've maximized sun exposure with lots of windows on the west and south walls and with roof overhangs. We're in a mature neighborhood and tried to leave as many mature trees as possible. And the trees provide shading in the summer for cooling. And because it's a 2.5-story, we were able to have a solar system on the roof that gets enough sun exposure because it's above the tree level. We have a huge American elm in our backyard, and retaining that tree was very important to us in this development. In the summer, even in our old home, it provided a lot of cooling, and it's a great tree to have. And so in order to retain the tree, we had the builder directional drill the water and sewer lines instead of the normal trenching, so the roots wouldn't be damaged. And this tree was sort of a big part of recreation for my kids when they were growing up, and now my grandchildren will be able to enjoy it.
Nice.
So my son and his wife have a legal secondary suite on the second, under their house that they plan to rent to try and offset their mortgage costs. And we decided to build an energy efficient home because it just seemed like the right thing to do. We could afford to put in the equipment and the building costs that are necessary. And it just really, if it's available, we felt we should take take advantage of it. The energy efficient envelope and building a duplex instead of two skinny houses contribute to the energy efficiency because we have two less walls, and that provides better heat retention. We have alternate energy sources, and they all reduce energy consumption for the heating and energizing of all the suites in the building.
So the I see on the walls there, those are the two air source heat pumps that that heat the home. That's just they're sort of suspended. Those
Right
are
now
those are the heating coils. So that's the air source heat pump. So this home is all electric then. There's no gas to the home.
No, there is no gas.
Okay.
I'm I was a gas company employee for 35 years, so it's a little hard to do that.
Oh well, things happen, right?
Yeah.
So what's the EnerGuide rating of your home? Do you have an estimate of what the EnerGuide will be?
It's estimated that it's 0 gigajoules,
Okay.
and we're expecting that it'll be tested sometime after the tour date.
I see. Okay. I think you have another picture to show there.
Yeah.
So the next thing is, tell me what would you think is the standout feature of your home? What's the thing that you sort of first tell people when you start describing your home?
Well, so this lot used to have a single house with 4 people living in it. And now we have 4 different units with 4 generations of one family between the ages of 3 and 91.
Oh, fun.
Plus a 3-bedroom rental space in a slightly bigger footprint than the old house, but we still retained a nice backyard, and we've managed to maintain privacy for all the various people and the different demographics that are living there.
Interesting. You know, when we build energy efficient homes, we make a series of choices. Tell me about some of the choices that you had to make when building your energy efficient home.
Well, certainly the building envelope is the most important aspect. Technologies, the equipment technologies may change through the years, but we have a good building envelope that'll last into the future. We've got a combined passive solar and better structural elements. And the walls are 40 and the ceiling are 80.
Okay.
And we have triple glazed windows. So these things all make a nice energy efficient, energy tight house.
Right. Well, let's see if there's another picture here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay.
You were also talking about a series of entrances here. That
Right.
Because you have so many extra suites and homes. So there's 4 separate homes here. Explain which each of these entrances are to me, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, so the top left corner is the entrance to the basement suite on the east side, my son.
Okay.
The center one is the entrance to my son's house.
On the east side?
No, that's on the north side.
Oh, I'd say north side, yeah.
The one on the right at the top is the entrance to the basement suite on our side, and it's on the west side of the house.
Okay.
And then the next one in the lower left corner is our entrance, and it's also on the west side of the house. So the entrance to the basement suite on the west side actually goes under the front doorstep.
Okay. But then there's also a patio on the north side for that basement suite on the west side.
That's right. It has a walkout patio and then another entrance at the walkout patio. So that basement suite ended up with lots of egress.
Interesting. There's another picture, I think, of your heat pumps on the next slide. Oh no, these are the windows. So this is yeah.
So the patio is great. It brings in lots of light, and it's got a big window well on the west side as well. So
yeah, so that's for that basement suite.
Yeah.
So here's your mechanical room. Tell me a little bit about this.
Okay, well, there's the air source heat pumps.
Mm-hmm.
There's and also in the basement suite, there's a hot water air source hot water tank.
Okay.
There's also heat recovery system, and then the air exchange. So we get 1 air exchange per hour.
Okay. And then there's your solar inverters as well. Now this is for water. So another area of savings is your water costs. So tell me a little bit about what features you have to save on water costs.
Okay, well, all our taps are low flow, and we have low flow toilets. We have the heat recovery on the hot water.
Okay.
As well.
Drain water heat recovery.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And
okay. So are there any other features of the home that you want to talk about? Anything that's unique?
well, I guess the preservation of the mature trees was pretty significant. Directional drilling of water and sewer lines isn't something that's normally done in residential building. So that was a bit of a change, and I think it makes a huge difference. They also retained the big spruce tree in the northwest corner, which provides a bit of a windbreak as well. So that's another sort of passive energy saving.
Now, what would you say was the most challenging aspect of building this home?
Keeping it from getting too large and keeping costs down. We found that every time we tried to trim to reduce the footprint on the main floor, because the basement suites have like 1.5 foot walls, they would shrink more proportionally. So it's always a juggling act to try and keep things not from getting too big.
Interesting. So what aspect of your home would you say was the most satisfying for you to complete?
Well, I guess I'm really looking forward to my new kitchen, because I like to bake, and I kind of designed it with that in mind. I'm very happy with the basement suite on our side, and the patio was just a huge, it wasn't originally planned, but we had egress issues and with the way the sidewalks and the windows were going. So we had to do something, and that was a great idea, and it worked. It's really improves the basement suite. And I'm also really happy we managed to get some space so my mother can come and live with us. She has some private space as well as easy access to all the shared spaces. So
where your mother is going to live is going to be on the main floor with you, with the elevator, that space there?
So she will, yeah, well, she has a bedroom and a sitting area on the second floor.
Okay.
On the north side of the second floor. Our bedroom is on the south side of the second floor.
So she'll be able to use that ramp and elevator then.
Yeah, and she'll use the ramp and elevator to access. And so.
Okay, I think we have one more slide here before we go to the end, and this is just asking if there was any part of your home that you liked the best.
Wow.
Aside from your kitchen.
Aside from my kitchen. I guess I like our entrance. It's it's kind of different from what we've always had.
And this is the west view here, is it not?
Yeah, so that's our front entrance.
For your space.
Yeah, and I like the great room area we've got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. So is there anyone you'd like to thank who helped you with the design or building of this home?
Sure. Yeah. So Heiko Lotzgazella did a lot of the design, or helped us with the design. And then his wife, Carol, did all the details and the ordering and things like that. And then Mark Lotzgazella was the project manager and did a fantastic job of that.
Very nice, very nice. I think we have one more picture here before we're done.
Okay.
There we are. So I want to thank you, Gail, for joining me today and showing pictures of your home. I am looking forward to seeing your home on the tour someday. We hope to be able to get out and see all the homes at some time. I also want to thank our Echo Solar Home Tour sponsors. Our sponsors have many interesting services to help you build an energy efficient home, and we encourage you to visit them. Please visit our website to find links for all of our sponsors. To find more about the tour homes and the sponsors, please go to the website at www.ecosolar.ca. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the tour.